Hi Virgo, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I pre-shuffled all the cards just before off camera and two things happened. I heard a song, I'll tell you what it was in a second. And secondly, the card that came out says take a breather. Now it was last quarter moon energy, and so I don't know if you're in the final stages of something, right? It's about maybe just having a, maybe tensions are rising or even excitement. I'll tell you why I'm leaning into that. They're just telling you to take a breather, take a breath. Okay, so I feel a lot of you are excited about something. And why do I say that? Well, the song I heard took me back. In fact, I did a majorette solo in one to this song. Majorettes is great. I know. That was in primary school. Anyway, the song was Don't Blame It on the Boogie. And I just kept hearing the part, I can't control my feet, right? But let me read it to you because I think there's something about the lyrics. It says, obviously it's don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. And then the part that I think really resonated with me was that nasty boogie bugs me, but somehow it has drugged me. Spellbound rhythm gets me on my feet. I've changed my life completely. I've seen the lightning leave me, and my baby just can't take her eyes off me. Have some of you fallen in love? I don't know. Or are you an artist, a dancer? Do you do something where you're in the spotlight and all eyes are on you? I don't know. I was picking up on a few things there. Yeah, so I just feel there's an excitement around something in your life, but they are telling you to take a breather. So let's see. Let's get on with that. Now, if you don't know, by the way, my name is Karen and I post full comprehensive readings every 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. Bottom of the deck. Some of you could be in a competition. I don't know, dancing, singing, acting. It could be work. It could be any area of your life. But some of my Virgos are winning something or coming first place. I want to hear this in the comments. It's a cracker. All right, let's get on with it. Your last reading, Virgo, was outstanding. So if you missed that, I highly recommend you go and check that out. Oh. We have base chakra, but let me just, I didn't feel like, intuitively, I didn't feel like that was the card, but that talks to your sense of stability and security. So there could be a need to grind your energy and take a breather. Okay. All right. What do we have? I was feeling it. I mean, don't panic. Yes, we've got shattered on the bottom of the deck, but the card that came out says romance. And my baby keeps looking at me. Like, see, I told you I was feeling that energy and I was like, jiving to that song. Some of you are, feeling the energy of falling in love, or things are going really well in your relationship. Or maybe there's just romance in the air and you're opening up to it. But there has been shattered at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know what that's about, but if it's your story, you'll know. All right, Virgo. Okay, there's a situation that either someone's being firm with you or you're needing to be firm. Okay, let's see, Virgo. It could be with a person where there's a repeating cycle, or there's repeated behavior in a situation and you're needing to be firm about it. Now, I don't know who's who, but old patterns, it's something that's holding, it's someone's shadow. It's like, it's not a good thing. Okay. What I'm saying is like, this is potentially someone in their shadow self that is repeating, I feel, a negative pattern, an old pattern. And I'm picking up that I feel for a lot of you, you're being really firm about this situation with this person. Now, obviously, maybe someone's doing that with you, you'll know, but maybe this person did leave you shattered in the past, or there was an issue there. Let's see. The power of purpose. Is that what you're connecting to right now? Do you feel that you're really aligned to your purpose? Some of you, whatever you do, you love it, right? I was getting that joy feeling from that pre-shuffle and that song. So you might feel like, this is the reason you're on this planet, and that's what brings you that joy. So for some of you, that's the case. But it's saying it's really important to have a strong sense of purpose, to be aligned with your purpose. All right, Virgo, 2 more shuffles, 1 more shuffle. Virgo, I have in my hand body and soul. And we've got in the bottom of the deck, it is what it is. So we had shattered and old patterns, and it is what it is. So there could be a situation, and I feel for a lot of you, it's a person in your life, that there's an acceptance that this is what they always do, or this is how they always behave, right? And it is what it is. But like, your energy feels really positive to me. Like, some of you could be exercising, dancing, right? I really was picking up like that boogie. So if you've picked up dance classes, maybe that's brought you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. I really feel there's a focus on improving your vibration, raising your vibration, like a focus on body and soul. All right, Virgo. And now we have time machine. We have Mercury retrograde. So what I'm going to tell you, you have free will. I have got the old patterns. You might hear from someone from your past. Just saying, Virgo. And, you know, retrogrades are the opportunity to do a bit of a review of the past. Sometimes you hear from people from the past. Sometimes your soul's pulling you towards the past, or a person from the past. It's up to you. You have free will. Or is your time machine going to quantum jump you forward into something new? But I really feel there could be the opportunity to revisit something from your past. But I feel like you've just been really strong with someone, because they keep repeating the same old pattern. All right, we have the uncharted sea. So you might be deciding to move in a new direction. Okay, this can be where you're not necessarily sure of the direction here. You know, you don't actually have the coordinates or know the destination. Like, you might feel like you're in that little bit of flux right now, but you're moving forward. You're in uncharted territory, uncharted sea. I really feel like a lot of you are leaving the past behind, but you'll know which way that lands for you. Now, you can see the choppy water. That can talk to, you know, a period of flux, or maybe there's a situation that's triggering you emotionally here. But it just feels to me more that you're not entirely sure of the direction of something. And I'm connecting now to that, the power of purpose. So perhaps there's something about locking in, or thinking about, or focusing on the direction of your life. Or, you know, there could be something around aligning to a purpose. But let's work with the next oracle, practice gratitude. Okay, practice gratitude, last quarter moon in Sagittarius. I really feel like something's in the final stages, and I really feel like there's a happiness. Sometimes this card shows up when we're not being grateful, and we're needing to give ourselves a bit of a beautiful, loving uppercut to say, come on, focus on your blessings, not what's going wrong, or not what you don't have. But I'm leaning into joy. Like, I'm leaning into, it's like, there's a situation that might be coming to a conclusion, or, you know, you're reaching your destination in some way and you're really happy about it. You're feeling that sense of gratitude in your life. And I really feel that's what's lifting your vibration with that body and soul card. Okay, Virgo. 2 more shuffles. 1 more, please. Trust all will be well, new moon in Virgo. There could be a new beginning connected to another Virgo. Obviously, it's just your card, new moon in Virgo. So it's just saying that I really feel that you're in uncharted territory right now, and things might feel a little rough or a little challenging, and they're telling you to have faith that it will be okay. A lot of you are choosing a new path, or a new beginning, or a new direction. They are telling you to go for it, new moon in Aries. So strong Virgo, strong Aries. Let's see, Virgo, what next? And now we've got make time for self-love, last quarter moon in Libra. And I was leaning into that, another last quarter moon. Can you see that? Like, there's definitely repeating themes here. So do what makes you happy, choose self-love. And with the body and soul card, go for a nice walk, incorporate, that exercise, good food, dancing, all the things that raise your vibration and make you happy here. So prioritize self-love. 1 more, please, for Virgo. And now we have release your blocks, first quarter moon in Scorpio. Now, say you've moved in a new direction, or you've started something new, or opened up to a new beginning. There might be a block, and I'm going to hedge my bets. It's the past. And I'm really connecting to the old patterns, the shattered, be firm, okay, and the time machine, and it is what it is. So a lot of you, there is a situation or the person from the past that might have left you shattered. Now, whether they want forgiveness or they want a second chance, you have free will. But there is a block here. So it feels like there's something that needs to come to the surface, so an awareness attached to it. So you need to think about, what is blocking my way forward here? Is it letting go of the past? Is it making peace with the past? Scorpionic energy is about going deep, Virgo. So there's something emotionally that you're having to go deep about, and it's some sort of block in your life, and you're needing to release it so that you can keep moving forward. All right, King of Cups next to Justice. Oh, the Queen of Cups. Look at that. Oof. And then the Nine of Swords. Now, you're an earth sign, I know that. You could have a strong water placement, by the way. But when King and Queen of Cups, the same suit shows up, it often talks to relationships, or certainly connections where there is either platonic love, genuine friendship, or genuine intention, or even full-blown relationship here. Nine of Swords can be anxiety, sleepless nights, because there's karma between these two people. There's a theme of justice between these two people. So remember, our actions have consequences, both good and bad. That's karma. So I don't know if someone's experiencing karma. I don't know who's who here. But there could definitely be the opportunity to bring something into balance, to bring resolution. This is resolution and harmony, okay, between two people. Now, this Queen of Cups has got her back to the King. In fact, they've got their, well, he's facing forward, she's got her back. So I do feel like maybe you're not on good terms with someone. You could be going through a legal situation, whether it's a divorce. There's definitely something that's hanging in the balance. There's the opportunity for compromise. Anyway, let's get on with that. I'm going to shuffle and pull the cards, Virgo. Virgo. One more, please. Bottom of the deck, we have Taurus energy with the Hierophant. Some of you were married, are married, or there was a long-term commitment here. Let's see. Could also be a situation with a Taurus. All right, we've got Page of Cups as your first card. I really feel like someone genuinely is apologetic, or is genuinely trying to make peace, or they're coming from a place of heart, right? Page of Cups is the heart, Virgo. Seven of Swords. Told you that justice there, that karma card was there for a reason. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So that sign could be significant. Strong Taurus, Virgo, because you've got King of Pentacles and the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So now, Seven of Swords, I'm going to say, it can be someone who's not in their integrity. So whether that's through lying, cheating, stealing, like their actions, I feel, have brought negative consequences, and two people are no longer seeing eye to eye. That's what I'm really feeling here. Now, you'll know if this is a family relationship, if this is a marriage, or if this is a friendship. But Seven of Swords, I do feel that there has been something that might have left you shattered. It can also be a ghosting energy, by the way. Now, King of Pentacles, if we just look at it in isolation, is the king of money, the king of wealth, the king of prosperity. That could be you, Virgo. It is Earth. Staying committed to your goals, your family, your work. Let's get the next three. Now, there could be an offer or opportunity coming, because Hierophant was at the bottom of the deck. So there could be an opportunity with another earth sign, particularly Taurus, or it could be a job offer, a job opportunity. Some of you could be investing in education as well. Hierophant can be higher learning. Okay, Virgo. Ooh, interesting. Someone's really coming from a place of love, Virgo. I mean, you can't make it up. It's under the Page of Cups. you're going to hear from someone, or you're going to take action. I don't know who's who, but someone, and even the way that card shot out and you've got the Fool, this feels like someone takes an impulsive risk. Also, someone might have been a wee bit stupid. That's what we say in Scotland, they're stupid. And they might have done something that they regret. Okay, I'm just going to say that. You know, the Fool in its shadow can be someone who maybe made a foolish mistake, or took a foolish risk, or did something that was foolish. You're going to know if that's relevant. Okay, heartbeat of Virgo's reading today. Page, there's a lot of communication and initiation here with the fire in the heart of the reading. Lots of people showing up today, Virgo. Wow, a lot of people in the mix. Yeah, someone's holding this sword up, I can tell you that right now. And I'm leaning to you, Virgo. Whether you're a man or a woman, this is Libra energy. This is Lady Justice. She's like holding that sword up. She's being really direct with someone. She sees really clearly. Now, inner strength, the Queen of Swords, whilst she's not really connected to her heart chakra at that point, she's really in her mind. She's just. So I feel someone's intention is to be fair and to be just, but also to be strong and really clear and direct in their communication. And typically when you hold your sword up to someone, especially with the Seven of Swords, it could be that wherever this energy is, whether it is workplace, family, or relationship, you're holding your sword up. You're not having it. You're giving this person a serve, as we call it in Australia, right? You're serving justice to a person or a situation. Okay, let's get the next three. So lots of people. We've got Page, Knight, 2 pages actually, King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Virgo. One more. Okay, what do we have? Yeah, some of you, there is a situation at work or in a marriage or potentially with a Taurus. Yeah, there's resolution and healing if you should desire it. Now, this can be the path to healing and happiness is through counseling. Okay, so some of you, there could be a spiritual mentor. There could be some counseling that could repair a situation. Let's see. Virgo. Ace of Wands, beautiful. Fresh start, an exciting new beginning, feeling a sense of passion and purpose and direction. The Sun, wow. You can definitely expect happiness or a situation to make you happy. I mean, the Sun is the happiest card in tarot, and your readings have been pretty epic lately. Heart that's overflowing with happiness, joy, and love. And the Sun, Leo energy. So whether or not you're forgiving someone, because I've got Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. I do feel like there could be more than one person here, by the way. I really feel there's the opportunity for forgiveness, but it's up to you. Okay, you have free will. I do think forgiveness is really important. It's not necessarily about the other person. It's about your own soul. Okay, and not holding on to stuff and just focus it. There's a beautiful new beginning. You've got 2 aces, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. So there could be 2 different paths, 2 different people. There could be a lot of good things happening in your life that's bringing the sense of joy and abundance. You know, you had the purpose, the importance of purpose. So some of you could be aligning with your purpose. But I've got fire and water, emotion and desire, emotion and purpose. And even, you know, the wands can be creative, particularly with the cups. So when I get these 2 together, some of you, there could be an artistic endeavor as well that's connected to your purpose. But either way, it feels really, really nice. I've got great energy for clarity. So if you've been lacking any clarity, you're aligning with clarity and purpose and direction. Yeah, so whilst we do have the 7 of Swords, I feel like you're just, whether you're being firm and someone's coming in from this place of emotion and heart, or it could be roles reversed. But you're moving in the direction of your happiness. Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. Some of you, if you're single as a Pringle, you could be dating very, very soon. This could be a new person, by the way. It can also be a person with a desire to repair a situation because they might have been foolish. Okay, Seven of Swords and the Karma card of Justice plus the Fool. You might have made a foolish mistake. It's up to you what you do here, but you're aligning with something and it's bringing what I heard in that song, like that feeling of excitement, a feeling of joy and happiness. Like, I love it. Don't blame it on the boogie, right? Remember, I did pull the romance card. So like it or love it, romance is showing up. Some people like, I'm not interested, but it's here. So for those of you that are, open your heart to love, because someone is coming from that place and there's an opportunity for love, healing, and happiness. That's where I'm going to leave it. You know I love you. You're one of my favorites. God bless.